Hello, so another beer review. Today we have a beer from Brew, who are based in Dublin in Ireland. It's the first time they've featured on the channel. I have had a couple of beers from them in the past, but they've both been pale beers. Today we've got their 2022 Barrel Aged Contains Nuts, which is a barrel aged Imperial Stout at 11.6%. Back to the classics. This year, I'm bigger than ever. An Imperial Stout aged in bourbon and finished on Hazelnut Praline. Oof. Sounds good, that, doesn't it? I love a barrel aged stout and I love praline, so let's get this cracked open and into a glass. Oh, it's a tough one to open, that one. Got a bit left in the can, I'll pour it all in. So it's like a, I wouldn't say it's completely black actually looking at it. It's almost like a dark, sludgy brown. Don't know if that picks up on the camera. It probably does look black on the camera, but when the light shines on it, it does look sort of like a dark brown, almost like a brown ale more than an Imperial Stout. Let's get the smell. Nice little head on it. Oh, it smells lovely. It sounds like bourbon soaked praline chocolates would be how I would describe it. It's a real nice barrel aged smell. Got the bourbon in there, but it smells so nutty and chocolatey and rich. It smells absolutely divine, if I'm honest. Let's dive in. Flavours are more subtle than I expected. Not necessarily in a bad way. You know, it was really nice. Like, they've nailed the praline element. You know, obviously they say it was aged or finished on Hazelnut Praline because that flavour is the most prominent. It's really sort of there on the finish as well. There's also a little sort of vanilla. You sort of get initially up front, you get this sort of bourbon barrel agedness, but then it just goes into a full-on Hazelnut Praline. Flavours are coming through more and more in each sip actually. First few sips it was quite subtle, but it's coming through a lot more now. There's a real lingering finish to it. Got a really nice syrupy mouthfeel. Properly coats the mouth. Also a light bitterness. There, it's sort of right on the back end. It's quite complex. A little bit of oakiness. There's also a sort of like an underlying sort of dried fruit like character. This is really good, to be fair. Really good. To rate this, we give this it's a really good beer. I'm just not sure how high to go. I've had the bar set very high with barrel aged beers and barrel aged Imperial Stouts in the past. But I think this is a very good one. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5, I think. It is, yeah, it's a fantastic beer from Brew, and it's one I definitely recommend. You know, maybe not from a brewery you've heard of, but you know, worth checking out based on this beer. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been the review of 2022 Barrel Aged Contains Nuts. Please, as always, drop your thoughts below, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.